Hey guys, welcome back to Isabel's Moments with Crafts. I'm Isabel and I'm gonna do a cross stitch update as well as what I did with diamond painting, I believe, because it's been a minute. So I will insert a picture of where I was last time I was on, what I'm working on, the Sparkly Disney Princesses, where I was last time and where I'm at now. And if I haven't made any progress, then I probably won't insert it, but I don't remember. Life update. Normally I do this update on Monday, but last time I brought all my stuff into the room and then I forgot stuff, so I'm just gonna do not so regular updates because me and my husband have the same schedule, so it's hard to do video. I like to do videos in this spot, in my stitchy spot, because I have everything around me, and then I don't have to be like, oh, I'm gonna do a video. It just makes it easier for me. So it's been a little over a week since I last saw you. Life update, work sucks, but that's work because they don't know what they want me to do. I moved from the spot I like to a spot that I necessarily didn't want to be, but I moved because I was learning a different queue, and they don't even know if they want me in that queue anymore. So it's a little frustrating because I went from like a big desk to have a lot of space to a smaller desk, and it's frustrating. And then we have two people that always complain about something. If it's not one thing, it's another thing, and it's frustrating. So anywho, I will do a haul real quick. Sorry, I have some haul. So I have haul from last week that I completely forgot. Last week I went to Hobby Lobby, or last week haul. I went to Hobby Lobby for my birthday with my sister-in-law, and we went shopping, and so I found this cute little fruity popsicles, like a kiwi and like a strawberry kiwi and like melon. And so originally it was $13.99, but I got it for $3.49. That's awesome. That is awesome. So I got that. And then I also found this on sale. It's like a cross stitch planner, and it has like patterns and stuff in it. So originally it was $3.99 and I got it for $9.99, so I saved 20 bucks. I mean, there's probably not everything there and whatnot, but I got it on sale, and so I'll need a new planner next year, so I'll just use this one. Maybe we'll why not? So that's what I got from last week. So this following week, I went to Michael's, and for homework we needed something that was sparkly red beads for homework. So I got this the ETOILE, the new DMC, and like DMC and metallic. I mean, it's really soft for being, it's like a strand of metallic version and a strand mixed with like regular DMC, and it's really soft. And I use this for homework this week. And then I also got some 22 count fabric, because of all of my starts the following 1 week, I'm kind of running low on just basic fabric. And I didn't want like plain white because not everything goes with white. So I ended up getting some royal blue Rit dye. So we'll see if I use this, how it goes with this. So that is that. And then I got this pretty pen and this book for my niece for her birthday. And it like lights up and changes color. And then I also, it's like an activity book, and it says Seize the Day, and it has a mermaid on, and like I love mermaids, so I hope she likes it. She's actually turning 4. So I mean, I hope she likes it. I'm sure she will. So that is my haul. That is all. Yeah, it like changes color. It's really cool. Oh yeah, it's like a fine tip pen. Huh. Anyway. It has like decorate your collection. Just like dot to dots. Draw lines to match each of the jellyfish. Just color. And like figure out which one, and it's just like fun little different things to do. So I figured that would be something she might like. So I'm going to her birthday party today after my husband gets back. It actually starts when he gets off, so I'll be a little late. So I'll have to be ready to go when he gets back, which is fine. It's fine. Put this back with the project I'm using it for. So after all explaining that and whatnot, let's get to, well, did I stitch on? Because that's why you're here, right? I would hope so. I mean, if not, whatever. I don't even know what last Monday was versus this Monday. I'll show you all that I can remember working on, and mini monsters will be last because I'm still doing the 90 days. But I'm thinking about not doing that anymore because life is just too stressful, and it's just like I have to do it, and I've already done 90 days, and I just don't know if I'm up to working on another thing for 90 days, and like I'm not, it's not really calling to me, so I don't want to like work on something that's not calling to me. But I think last Monday was a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it the 23rd? I don't remember. I don't remember. Was it the 19th? I don't know. I really don't remember what I worked on last time. Let's just start with homework from last week. Of course this is broken. Why would it not be broken? Got it cheap anyway. So, we were supposed to work on black. And so I will insert a picture of the aristocrats on what I'm working on here. Where I was last time, and then I actually put 1,000 stitches in, so it's decent progress. So they're like basically silhouettes, so all you have is like their head. So here I am at now. So I put in quite a bit. I think last time you saw I just had the pink on her collar down here, and then a little black up here, and then like up to here. So I put all this in down here and stuff. So I mean, it doesn't look like 1,000 stitches, but it's 1,000 stitches. So it's actually looking pretty good. And I still have thousands of stitches to go, because I have the rest of her body and then her 2 brothers to do. So such is life. So I did that, and then I also worked on this other one in the same bag, which was the next week we had to work on different spells. And so this one, I will insert a picture of what it is. It's Chip, because I bought it online, so I don't actually have the pattern. And going to be massive, I guess, when it's done. So I had, last time you saw it, I just had the 200 done. So I had this part done, and then just like a little bit up here. So I've done all this down here to fill out. No, I had this done and then a little bit over here. So I filled out all this down here. So this is actually the edge of the page. So right here and like the bottom of the page here. But this is actually like the center. So I mean, whatever. And then I wanted to do something other than the pink. So I started on the black here, which is part of Chip's eye. And then I did some of the pink. And then next 10 by 10 block. So part of my haul is I got more of the 3/7/13 because I need a lot of this, so because it's a lot of his body. So that was fun. So I think I used that for the levitation one, and you were supposed to stitch on something that had something in midair, and as you saw in the picture, the bubbles that he was blowing were in midair. So that's, I mean, I have a 3-inch border all around, but that is going to be massive when it's done. Which is fine. It gives me something to do. I don't like doing stuff small anyway, obviously. So we're done with this one, and I just got this for like $1 not too long ago, and it's already breaking on me. Whatever. I also worked on this next one for 3 homeworks, I think. So I'm doing the year's celebration. I am currently working on January, and I did start February. I've worked on this for 3 tasks, as I said. We needed red sparkle. We needed metallic thread, or used metallic red or beads, because there's a spell, I can't remember, that sends red sparks, and so we had to do that. And so I'd almost finished January, and so I just ended up doing February, so I swapped out one of the reds for a red sparkly thread and just did 200 stitches. So I started this one, and then this one I've used in 2 tasks. The one task was, I don't remember the spell, but something that had pieces in it, and this is 12 different pieces, 12 different designs in one pattern. And then I think the stupefy one, or something that you're stunned, and my reasoning was I was stunned how cold the snow was in January, and so I've gotten over 400 and then just 200 on that one, I think. So I'm almost done with January. I just kind of want to power it out, but I'm like, I could use it for homework, so we'll see. If there's like a day I don't want to feel like, if I don't feel like counting and just stitching, then I'll work on it. So here I am. I think the last time I didn't have any of this orange, and then I had a little bit of this white in here, and I had some more to go. No, I had all the white to fill in. So I filled all the white in the frost, all this orange, this right here. I did all of these white stitches over here. Did I? I think so. No, I don't remember, but I did I finished the frost, and then I finished all of this up here and up here, and then I did all this here. So I might have done, I don't remember if I had that, but I've done 400 stitches and mainly just worked on filling this stuff in here. So all I have is a snowflake here, snowflake here, snowflake here, and then finish in his body, and then the back stitching for his earmuffs. But I think the two different blues are working well. So I like it. It's cute. For like comparison of like my hand, it's like tiny. And I did give myself 3 inches border, so I don't know what I'm gonna do when I fully finish it, but that is where I'm at with that one. And then of course I started the February one, which I don't know. Focus. Is that one there? It's hard to tell. I can actually show you the bigger chart without showing the chart. So I don't have I found my needle and thread. I was working on another project and I had threaded it, and I had pulled this project out to show it, and then I couldn't find it. Well, I found it. I found the needle and thread, even though this was the wrong thread I needed for that stitch. But I found it. So let me, okay. So here I am to start it. So at like 200 stitches, there's a arrow and a needle, like a single arrow and a needle, and an arrow and a heart here, and then there's 3 here, and then there's like 4 or 5 here to do the border, and then there's like February, and then underneath, and then it has the box that has love in it, and then inside the heart there's like circles and stuff, which I was gonna do like pinks and stuff, but I might do 1 pink and like 1 purple for like, because like Valentine's Day, I've always thought it was like reds, pinks, and purples when you're a kid growing up, but it's hard to tell the sparkle. But there's definitely sparkle on there. But yeah, I thought that was a good 200 start. So that was fun. So I've started that. So when I finish January, or I don't feel like working on January, then I can work on February. That was like a fun new start, kind of, because I was already planning on doing them all, so it was a start without being a start, and so that was fun. So it's just gonna be like one big project that once I get done with 1 month, then I'll move on to the next, and then when I finish all of them, then I'll be done with the project, if that makes sense. I did, that was the other 1, 2, 3, 4. So the other part of homework I did was the Patronus. So this is the project I worked on. My Patronus is actually a dolphin, and dolphins are lovable creatures, and since I love mermaids and she's a mermaid, I figured I'd stitch on her. And as you can see, she's out of water, but she can also breathe underneath water because she's a mermaid, as can dolphins. So this is what I'm using. I still have 100 stitches left on her because each task was 200 stitches, and if we did all the tasks without penalty stitches up to the beginning of the year, then we get an extra 10 points. And I have done all the homework and I don't like penalty stitches. I don't like doubling stitches. I mean, I could, but I really tried. And so when I get this homework done, then I'll get an extra 10 points for Slytherin. So that's awesome. So I'm not gonna do a before picture because I've only done 100 stitches. So I've just put in this guy down here. And so I'll come up here and do this one up here for my next 100. So this is the last one I'm doing for homework. And I have till Sunday to do it. So I have today and tomorrow that I can work on it. I just need to buttle down and just do it. But it's hard because it's got a lot of confetti in it. And my brain just doesn't want to think as of right now. So the other ones I worked on. Oh, sorry, I kicked you. I was like readjusting how I was sitting and then I kicked you. So I brought this. Sorry. I can't talk. I brought this to work on at work for a couple of days this last week on break. It's the Let's Be Thankful by Ursula Michaels. Changing the color. The Give Thanks is orange. The Blessing is yellow. And then like this border around here is red, along with these two hearts. And then everything else is backstitched in a brown. So, I'm doing, I did this because I finished the task. I did this for a task, a July and August extra credit stitching for July and August, which I just said, and it was to stitch on something that was in the forest, and there are flowers here, there's a flower here, and flowers here, and flowers are found in the forest. So I did 500 stitches on that. So I got a decent amount done. Let's say a decent amount done. I got all the center done. So doing this on 16 count fog. So I think I had, before I started the task, I think I had like a couple, like had started the give. So I did all the cross stitches, and then all the words in Give Thanks are backstitched. So I backstitched all that, and then I had to re-stitch this guy because this was off like down here somewhere, and so it would have been covered up by the E. And then I had all of this to do, the leg of that, and then I had the pray, the end of the T, and then this flower, and then I did all of this to start the border on the outside. So now I just have to do come over here and just like do the whole outside of it, and then I'm done. So I'm actually liking it a lot. There's a lot of backstitch, but I mean, it looks good, so. And maybe I'll have it done by fall. I mean, I have like a month or two to do. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. If not this year, then maybe next year. We'll see. But I did do that. So I actually have 8 or 9 tasks done for the extra credit for the 2 months. I only have 3 tasks to do, I think. Yeah, I have 3 tasks to do for that. So, moving on, I will show you. I will show you. Sorry, you don't want to hear me singing. Okay. I was OCD last night when I was stitching on virtual stitchers. I thought I put, where did I put her? Okay, I was OCD. Worked on monsters, I worked on Lyra, I worked on Nativity because I couldn't make up my mind. So I worked on this one to do some on this. And I want to insert a picture of where I was. Maybe, I don't remember. Maybe I worked on it a couple more times. I don't remember. No, we're good. I don't. So what I worked on last night was I just started this confetti block here. So I just did all of those stitches last night. So not a whole lot, but I felt like working on there, so it goes slow because there's a lot, but one stitch less. So once I finish this page on her, then I have the last full page on the row, and then I have a half page, like a partial page. So my plan, so then I have a partial page. And then I was thinking, like, once I get this page finished and then the next page finished, or the next 2 page finishes, which I think once I finish this, I might go back to cross country, at least with the one color, because the one color is a lot of, like, there's a lot of background. So it'll be like this part here, or this part here, and it's a lot of this, like, color here. And so it would be easier just to do like solid blocks and fill in. So we might do that. And once I'm done with that and then do the half page, then I think, I don't know if I'll still do this, but I at one point thought about this. When I go back down to here to do the next page, or I think down here, I was thinking about doing like alternating, doing like a full page, then doing like a half page and a full page, a half page, a full, half, full, half, full, half, full, half. So it feels like I'm going faster, but then again, I don't know. I just had that thought one day to maybe do a full page and then a half page and then a full page. But I don't know if I'll still do that. I guess we'll see when I get there. It could be several months till I get to that point. But that's my thoughts on that one. And then did I work on this? I don't remember working on it. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Activity. Yeah, I worked on this quite a bit. I was trying to figure out if I just worked on it last night or whatever. So this is what I'm working on, the nativity. I got page 1 done, so I'm working on this page here, which is just like palm tree. And then I think instead of going like this way, I might come down and start this page down here and get some of this guy in here. But we'll see. Right now it's just like easy going with like 10 colors, 5 to 7 colors in a block, and it's like the easiest thing in the world because I just get to stitch. But I think I did, I don't know, I'll insert a picture here of where I was last time you saw it, because I think I worked on this quite a bit. I don't know, because I wanted something easy and this was easy, so you know, such is life. And I don't remember where I was last time, so you get to see where I'm at now. And here I'm at now, which if I recall, I don't remember if I showed this last week. I mean, I could have done like all of this since the last time you saw it, and I had just started the page, but I don't remember where the last time I showed you guys. But what I worked on last night that I can remember working on this last couple weeks is, which block did I work on? I worked on this block and got that block done. So I have this full block to do, then this partial, and then I'm gonna go back up here and do this and keep going down. So it's starting to look like a palm tree. And then I had like a random purple stitch in the middle of that block. I mean, you can't even tell. But there's also like random purple dots or purple stitches in here, so you can't really tell. But it is looking good. It's just background and tree, which is easy and I kind of like working on. And this is the only one that I don't have fully kitted up, so sometimes I run into the issue of I don't have that color. But I might solve that issue. I might just go to the store and finish kitting it up. We'll see. I really want to. But every store I go to, they're always missing floss, so I'm like, I don't want to do another order on 1, 2, 3 stitch. I really don't. And then my husband's birthday is coming up this month, and I gotta figure out what I'm getting him. Oh, we finally went out for my birthday. We went and had Red Robins. We went to GameStop and he got me a Zelda Triforce shirt and he got me one of those pop characters in those. He got me, I can't see. It's sitting on top of our TV. And I can't see. Mara from the Aquaman with the red hair, and like she's got this really cool like dress on. Glasses. I just need to, I only need to see them for far away type of a thing. So the last project I worked on was my monsters. So done page 1, working on page 2. I will insert a page. I will insert a picture here of the last time you saw monsters. Which never mind. I'm like, what? I know I had those in there. I just forgot. So here we are at now. I don't remember where it was last time you saw it. But I know I got like all this black done and stuff. So I'm all the way across the page. So now I'm just going down at an angle and doing it that way. But it's coming along nicely. Not very much progress, but it's coming along. It's coming along nicely. Where did I put the extra? I didn't put the needle. I found it, and then I didn't even put it on the right. The thread. No, I did. Never mind. I was like, I didn't even put the needle and thread. I was on the right. No, I did. That's just how my mind has gone. So that is my project. So the next block I will work on is this one, I think. Yes. And so I'll just go down this diagonal. And this is the one I'm working for the 90-day project, or 90-day stitch on it 90 days. And I've gotten through a month, so I don't know if I'll continue and do another 2 months, but I'm like, it's just, it feels daunting to try and work on it every day. But I haven't been in the mindset to work on Hades lately. But I don't know. I do like working on it. I was thinking last night as I was on Zoom, I was like, do I really want to continue working on this for 90 days? Or do I want to stop the 90 days and just work on it whenever I feel like working on it? But then I was like, I'm almost done with the extra credit stitching for July and August, and when I get that done, then I'll just end up working on the ultimate task, and I'm using this project to work on several of them. So I just finish one and then I just continue stitching. I've already done like 1 or 2 with this project, so I mean, we'll see. I just haven't, I guess it just this last week has not been a good stitching hate week mentally. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll try to do like 100 stitches on this every day. Or maybe I'll do 30 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. But that is everything, I believe. For those of you who are joining me again, thank you. I know I said I was gonna do a giveaway this week, and I haven't really thought about it, but I will do it. Let's think. I know. So I'll do 2 giveaway. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's do this. We're gonna do a giveaway. One's gonna be cross stitching, and the other one's going to be diamond painting. So let's do this. If you're wanting a cross stitch, something cross stitch, comment below your favorite, your most favorite, or a pattern that you're wanting. Or a favorite type of count of fabric that you like to stitch on, or a favorite type of thread, whether it's like different weak styro or favorite type of thread, even if it's DMC. So one of those 3, or you can comment all 3, because I'll either do a pattern that you really like. I don't know why I'm showing my fingers. I'll do a pattern you really want, or maybe I'll do a favorite type of fabric and floss. Does that sound good? So yeah. So comment down below your pattern that you really want, or your favorite type of fabric to stitch on, and your favorite floss. And then if you want a diamond painting, comment down below about your favorite, what you like to, like, what is your, I can't think of the word, what subject you like to diamond paint, because then if you get chosen, then I'll get with you and figure out I'll work with you and see which diamond painting you really want, and sizes and stuff too. So 2 giveaways, 1 stitchy, 1 diamond painting, because I know I have some people that do both, and so you can enter both, but you will only be chosen for 1. So diamond painting, I like to diamond paint this subject. Like, I like to diamond paint mermaids or anything Disney. And then for cross stitch, I mean, you could do all 3, but do your favorite pattern, like the pattern you want, the favorite type of count fabric you like, and like the favorite type of floss. And then I will hold this, sorry, I gotta get my calendar. I will hold this giveaway open, I don't know, June, July, I don't even know what month it is. So it is August 3rd. So I'll leave it open for an entire month. Is that too long? I don't know. I don't want to say the next video because I don't know when I'm going to do the next video. But we'll hold it open till August 31st, so the end of the month. So I know with school starting and whatnot, so if you want to enter, comment below one of those things, and I will keep a tally, and then we'll do a random number generator, and I will pick 2 winners, one for stitching, one for diamond painting. So thank you for returning, and thank you anyone that's new. And I'm doing this giveaway because you guys are awesome, and I just felt like doing one. So I will, hopefully you guys have a great crafting week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!